As you would have seen in a previous video, this is the Victri competition car, which we're giving one of you a chance to win tomorrow. So obviously those that are watching this video as this uploads, someone will be winning this car the next day or taking a cash alternative. It is of course a Range Rover Classic, which is a 3.5 litre V8 manual. It's quite a rare car, to be fair. It's in the Caspian blue, it's got the cloth seats, and it's a manual. And like I said, this is going to be up for grabs tomorrow, obviously when this video uploads. Obviously, if you're watching this video after, you have to check out the link down below to find out what cars that we've got up on Victri. Obviously, Victri is our competition site where we give people a chance to win awesome prizes from cars, cash, tech, motorbikes, money, and more. But what I thought I'd do in this video is just talk to you a little bit about what's going on. I'm going to update you on the Range Rover P38 and take you for a little drive in the Range Rover Classic, just so you'll get to see what it's all like. It's my first, well, it's my last, it'll be my last drive in this car, depending where we have to deliver it. So yeah, we just thought we'd take it out on Sunday afternoon. And yeah, to take it for its last drive. So let's do a little drive whilst we've got it, and let's answer some questions on the Range Rover P38. We're in the Range Rover Classic, just along a local unmetalled road, just trying to take it a little bit easy because we don't want to ruin it, because like I say, it's going, well, it's ending tomorrow, so someone will be winning it, so we don't want to trash it, but just getting some cool content whilst we can for the time that we've got it. But as you can see inside, it's all cloth. It's a 3.5 litre V8 manual, and it's an absolute honey, to be fair. It's going to be a hell of a car for someone to win. We wanted to do something like this because it gives people a chance at owning a car like this who might not necessarily be able to afford it. So obviously the plan is with Victri is to do a few more things like this in the future, and obviously hopefully it can drum up a fair bit of interest, because obviously there's a big Range Rover Classic following, and like I say, if you're going to own a car like this for like a tenner, it sort of makes sense to buy some tickets on it, really. I don't think we're going to be in a rush to do any P38s though, would we? Because let's talk a little bit about my P38. Obviously I think I include a little clip of it at Beacon Garage, and the guys there have been absolutely spot on, to be fair. So big shout out to Julian for getting some bits sorted out there, and obviously Pete, who's the gaffer there, who's obviously decided to take on the project. I'm sure he's regretting taking on the project now, because it's been going on for probably about 8 weeks. So I think I mentioned in the last video that I'd done when I was at Beacon Garage, we sent off the modulator. So basically, let's go back to the start. The P38 has currently been at what, 3 garages? The first garage was obviously more of a car related garage, and it was obviously a friend of Cars and Cuppers. They wasn't really going to have experience with Range Rovers as such, so they sort of done what they could up until the point, and then we thought we'd take it to a Land Rover specialist after that, which went well with some bits. But they basically sent off the modulator to be repaired at a company called Remax. So obviously we had all the brakes replaced and stuff, because obviously the car had been sat for so long. So we replaced all the brakes and stuff, had issues with bleeding it. So they decided that it could have been the modulator. That could have been a reason why we didn't have any brakes. Obviously some of these P38s that they've had in the past, they've had issues with this modulator. Anyway, so we sent it off to Remax, and what actually happened at Remax was the tests come back inconclusive. So they couldn't say for sure if it was broke or not, but it was 80% chance it was probably broke. But there's been some miscommunication with the previous Land Rover specialist, as they told me it was all good to go. So we've put it back onto the car, and obviously I've taken it to Beacon Garage in between that, because obviously they've got more experience with the P38s, and obviously I've told Beacon Garage we've sent off the modulator, it's all good to go, I've had it tested, blah blah blah. Anyway, it turns out I've rang Remax in the last few weeks and said, look, what was the crack with this modulator? Has it been fixed? Did it need fixing? Like, what is the crack with it? Anyway, they turned around and said the actual tests come back inconclusive, and when we sent it to the second garage, the previous Land Rover specialist, we did specify this. So Pete and the boys at Beacon have been messing about this whole time, trying to figure out what's going on with these brakes, to now realise that this brake modulator is still broke, which is not ideal. So poor Pete and that, I've left them to think that this is it's all good to go, and I don't think it has been. So in the meantime, obviously we've been over to Gentleman of Salvage. We've picked up a new modulator. Obviously they've stripped the Range Rover P38 there. We've stripped a modulator. They've also got another ABS pump just in case we need it. and the guys at Beacon Garage are going to be fitting it up this week. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we should have working brakes on the P38. But what an absolute nightmare it's been so far, isn't it? And it's no fault of Beacon Garage whatsoever. They've taken on this project when 2 other places have taken it on and sort of messed about with it a bit. So I do feel sorry for them a bit because it's been taking up their space and obviously it's been taking up their time. So, but they've been good as gold. They've got really good knowledge with the P38s and stuff. So they do know what's what. They've got all the right diagnostics and all that sort of stuff. And they're a good bunch of guys. And the good thing is when you go down to there's loads of Land Rovers down there, from Series to Defenders to L405s to Classics to P38. A lot of P38s, which is good for me to go down there because obviously I've trusted them then that they know what the crack is with mine. So it's just been a bit unfortunate that we've had these issues with the modulator and they've sort of been left to try and figure it out, which is a bit of a shame. But hopefully once the modulator is on this week, we can actually figure out if the brakes are working, because obviously they've managed to bleed them, but the brakes currently are locked on. We've gone from having no brakes to locked on brakes, which is not ideal, especially for them when they go around to moving it and stuff. So hopefully we should have an answer this week, my love. So what I'm going to try and do is go down to Beacon this week and just catch up with them. Julia messaged me the other day to say that that obviously the car's in the workshop now, so hopefully should have a bit of a look into this week. Obviously we've been keeping them busy over the last couple of weeks. We've had the Range Rover Classic there for a couple of days. We had the L322 there for a couple of days, which is another competition car. So I've been chucking them a couple of little bits in between just to keep them busy, but hopefully we'll get an answer on the P38. You're looking forward to it, aren't you? I'll tell you what, imagine if we can get it ready for the old bank holiday weekend. I don't think that'd happen because we still need to MOT it, wouldn't we? Because obviously we've got a bank holiday weekend coming up next weekend, so this looks a bit muddy, my love. But what do you reckon? I mean, there's a Mercedes, is that a C-Class estate? So I'm sure if they've got through.
I don't think it's.
Where the hell are we going? No, it's not too bad, to be fair. It's just going to get the tyres all muddy, which is not great. So we're currently out in, like, what do you call this? East Budley, I suppose. We're just finding some little routes just to try and film some content. I was going to get the Insta 360 up, but it's a little bit too wet for that. If we do a right here, I reckon. What do you reckon? Do a right? Yeah, clear. So yeah, but other than that, obviously this car, obviously someone will win tomorrow. So if you're watching this on Sunday night as this video launches, please do make sure you go get some tickets, because it'll be awesome if someone who's been following my stuff wins it, because I'd love to see all the future content on it. And even if you've got a car like this, you don't necessarily want a Range Rover Classic but you want the cash alternative, that is a lovely house, my love. You see that? But yeah, if you don't want the Range Rover Classic and you'd rather the money, there is a £12,000 cash alternative, which is pretty cool. I have no idea where we are now, so we're going to have to Woodbury that way. Should we head towards that way? I reckon so. You reckon?
Towards Exit.
Head towards Exit would be good. Yeah, that would be good. What else we got to say? How many minutes are we on?
7 minutes.
7 minutes. I have no idea where we are going. Should we just drive around a bit? It's sometimes quite nice. There's a Land Rover in there, look. In there? We're just on the hunt. Sometimes we like doing this, is looking into people's, I know it sounds bad, but looking into people's driveways to see what they've got. Just see what's lying around and just go and explore places that we've never been. So maybe we'll have a little explore around and see what's what.
Barn finds.
Yeah, see if we can find any more barn finds, which would be pretty cool. Someone has messaged us about that P38 down that Darts, haven't they? But it's too far gone for us. Someone has messaged us about another. That's a lovely place. Oh, it's Defender. Lovely. Got some nice places around here. You don't realise, do you? To be fair. But yeah, someone's messaged us about another P38, but it's 2.5. I'd quite like a V8 next. Although after driving this around for a bit, it's been quite expensive, hasn't it?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit expensive. There's bloody horses here.
What?
I've never noticed that up this area. It feels like we're on Dartmoor. Should we get out and have a little shot with him?
Yeah.
Normally, this is like giving Dartmoor vibes. We're no way near Dartmoor. So let's go and say hello, shall we? Hello. Oh, we scared him. What's this? I don't think he wants to see us, my love. It feels like we're on Dartmoor. Tell you what, I know we've been in that car all day, like inhaling all of the fumes, but I'm not hallucinating, am I? We ain't gone a little bit too far. But yeah, this is obviously the Range Rover that one of you can win. We'll have a little explore. I feel like an explore needs to be had now, because I've never been up before. Yeah. So we'll send it on. But this car is pretty cool, isn't it? It is very cool. It sounds the bollocks. Do you want to see if you can get a little shot of it out there? Whereabouts are we on Woodbury then, I wonder? There's another one over there. Hello. I never knew there was bloody ponies up on the moors. Up on, not the moors, up at Woodbury. You learn something new every day.
Maybe they're not wild, maybe they run away.
You reckon? No, I don't know. It just does seem odd though. I've never seen them up Woodbury Common, to be fair. I've never been up here. We're just on the other side of Woodbury, I think. Woodbury Common. You lost something? You lost your phone? I bet you've left it back there. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I think we'll wrap it up there, to be honest. It was just going to be a quick video just to chuck out tonight. Little update on the P38. Tell you all about the Range Rover Classic. Obviously, if you're interested in these competitions and stuff, you want to see like more Range Rovers up, let us know what you want to see. We want to try and do like L405, the L322 done quite well last time, so we want to do some more stuff like that. The only thing with these older ones is always the worry if anything goes wrong, it's going to cost us an absolute fortune. So we want to try and probably do like L405s to L322s and all that sort of stuff. But if you're keen on it, let us know. Other than that, hopefully we'll have an update on the P38 on the next one. So I'll see you guys and girls then. Ciao.